Okay, so it's been almost 2 months since I published some short pieces of content to see, as a bit of an experiment, to see if we could get them to rank. So if you're new to the channel, I'll leave a card up in the description. You'll be able to go check that out. But basically, instead of writing 1,500, 2,000 word articles, I wanted to see if 800 word articles can actually rank well within Google at the moment. And I've published 3 pieces of content to actually test this theory out. So it's been a couple of months now, and a lot of you have asked for a bit of an update. So this is a real quick video just for me to show you the results, how they're performing, and if it was actually overall worth the outlay of money that it cost me to have these pieces of content written. Was it a good investment? Is it a good ROI on my return? So I did a video 2 weeks after publishing these just to see how quickly we could get them ranking. But we're now a couple of months into this now, and a lot of people are asking, are they still doing as well as they were within a couple of weeks? So as you can see on the screen here, we have the pieces of content. So you can see here, the one on the left was, do guinea pigs attract mice? And again, that was around 800 words. And then the second one we produced was, can guinea pigs eat strawberries? I think that was about 900 words. And the last one we did was, do guinea pigs blink? So, and again, that was around 800, 850 words. So those are the 3 pieces of content that we actually ordered. Now, I ordered these from Buy Sell Text. I do have an affiliate link in the description below if you want to use that service. You do actually get 10% off at the moment when you first register your account. The first time you place an order, if you use the code CARL01, you will get 10% off your order. Yeah, the articles came back within about 48 hours, really quick. And I was really pleased with the content. No issues there at all. They all wrote, like I said, the brief was to write 700 to 800 words on each individual topic. And they all came back within 700 to about 900. Some of them produced a little bit more words than I wanted, but for the experiment, we just published it as it came back from Buy Sell Text. So if we take a look at SERP Robot now, we can have a look at the ranking positions of these keywords. So this is how I track my keywords. I use SERP Robot. It is a paid tool. I think I pay $5 a month for it. And this will track keywords that you put into the software, and it'll show you how well they're doing. So you can see at the top here, the first box on your left-hand side at the top, 4.33. That's the average position that these 3 articles have got. So out of the 3 articles, if you take their SERP index positions, it averages at position 4, or between 4 and position 5. The next box, you can see 1 has improved. So in the last 24 hours, 1 has increased in the SERP index, in the rankings. And as you can see, the next box, top 3, we have 2 out of 3 articles which were in position 3. And then the next one is the top 10. You can see all 3 are in the top 10. They're all 3 are on page 1. So then if you take a look at the next lines, 3 lines below, you can see the actual titles there. So guinea pigs attract mice. So the latest position you can see there is 3, position 3 in the SERP index. The best it's had was position 1. And you can see there that it's dropped 2 places. So it's now gone from position 1 to position 3. And then you can see the next one down, can guinea pigs eat strawberries? Again, I've shortened the title down just so SERP Robot can find it easier. This is one that's gone up 1 position. So it's currently at position 8. And the best position it's ever had is position 6. And you can see there, it initially went in really high. And then it dropped 6 places. But it's holding firm at position 8 on page 1 of Google for a search volume of between 480 and 880 a month. And the final one there, you can see, do guinea pigs blink? You can see there, it's had no change, and it's currently at position 2. And you can see the star there means that's the best position it's ever had. So it's currently at the highest ranking position. So number 2 is the current position, and number 2 is the best position. And that's moved up 5 places. So you can see there, it was at position 7, but it's now gone to position 2, and that's for quite a high search volume, between 1,600 and 1,900 searches a month. So 3 pieces of content, all on page 1. Now we can have a look in a little bit more detail here. You can see this is the guinea pigs attract mice. So do guinea pigs attract mice? You can see there on the right hand side, I've set it to the last 30 days. So you can see the article's had 288 page views and it's had 255 unique page views. The time on page, 1.54 seconds, so that's pretty good. People are reading this article. Even though it's only 700 or 800 words, they're spending 2 minutes on the website, which doesn't sound a lot, but it's not a bad average to have on a pet website. And the next one you can see, can guinea pigs eat strawberries? Again, you can see this one has had 77 page views, 68 unique page views, and the time on page is 2 minutes 39 seconds. It's quite a short article, so that's probably a lot of people reading the entire article. I think it would only take 3 minutes probably to read every single word on that article, so they're staying on page for actually quite a lot longer. Often some of these longer pieces of content, people get bored, they start flicking through it, they get 10-20% way through the article, and then they bounce off because they realise, oh, this article's like massive, I ain't got time to read this. So maybe shorter pieces of content actually keep people on page longer. That's something to think about. And the final one you can see here, do guinea pigs blink? So this has had a total page view in the last 30 days of 174 page views with 148 unique page views. So 148 people have actually searched and found the article. And you can see the time on page, 3.5 minutes, which is absolutely superb. That's probably certainly in the higher boundaries of time on page that I get across my pet articles. So again, you know, because it's 700 or 800 words, did they skim through it and think, oh, I can read this entire article, I've got a few minutes. So but again, that's something I'm going to look into. You know, I'm a bit of a data freak and I love investigating and diving down into content and why it's doing well. So I may look and do a comparison, maybe time on page for my 10 longest articles and then time on page for my 10 shortest articles. So see if that makes a difference, see if that's something worth considering. So if you'd like to see that, leave a comment below, let me know. Is that something that might interest you? Does time on page worry you? Does time on page, is that something you go for? And have you ever dived into that? Have you ever done a little bit of a split comparison test or had a look at some of your shorter pieces of content? Something to worth consider, but let me know if that's something you'd like me to do. But if we now have a look at the actual investment terms, so what we spent on the articles and what our return was, let's have a look at that. So you can see a little breakdown of the content. So the 3 articles cost me a total of $60. They was purchased through Buy Sell Text. Like I said, there's an affiliate link down in the description for that service. Traffic per month across all 3 articles is 534 visits across all 3 articles. Now my RPM, that's my revenue that I generate on my ads per 1,000 visitors, is $20.21. So if you do the math and do the calculations on that, the 3 articles per month earn me $10.79 in ad revenue. Now that's not taking into consideration any affiliate products I might sell. So I will probably have 1 affiliate product in each article. So I'm sure I've got 1 or 2 sales from that. But just going on pure ad revenue is $10.79. So if you look at that overall in a year, so over 12 months at $10.79 per month, if these articles don't move, if they stay where they are, nothing improves, and obviously if they don't drop, but if they stay where they are, then these 3 articles will have made me $69.48 profit over the last 12 months. So that's taking into consideration the cost of the articles. So $10.79 times 12, take off the $60, that's going to leave me $69.48 profit. Now, these articles could be around for years, so you may be able to multiply that. That could be year 2. If they remain the same, then it would be $10.79 every month pure profit. And then you can see it's a pretty good return on your investment. So 3 articles written within 48 hours, ranked within a couple of days, and 2 months later making a decent amount of ad revenue. So I'm really pleased with that. It is something that I'm continuing to do. I have certainly gone away from doing 2,500, 3,000 word content when it's not needed. There is times, there is a place for long content. I absolutely get that. This was one of the questions I got after the video. You know, can you write short pieces of content for all articles? And the answer is no, you can't. But if the article only needs a short response, for instance, do guinea pigs blink? You can answer that within 700 or 800 words. I do not need to write 2,500, 3,000 words to answer that question, do guinea pigs blink? So there is a time and a place for shorter content, and there is a time and a place for longer content. Plus, I've also been, a few people commented on the domain authority of the site. Yes, this is a pretty decent site, but the domain authority is in the low 20s. It's 18 months old. It's not a huge authoritative website. So yes, these content did rank very well. Will new shorter articles rank and perform this well on a brand new site? No, they probably won't. You will have to wait till your site gets some kind of authority. But would I recommend writing short content even for a brand new website? Yeah, it means you can churn out a ton of content, answer a lot of questions. Hopefully you're going to win a load of snippets. One of those 3 articles definitely won the snippet, the one that went to #1 instantly, and that is bringing in the most traffic. So you may be lucky, you may get the snippet straight from day one. Even a new site can win a snippet, but obviously a more established website with a little bit of authority is going to see some better return on short pieces of content. I totally get that. And I have no doubt a newer website is definitely going to take longer to rank any pieces of content, whether it be short or long. You got to get out of that Google sandbox. You got to get a little bit of authority, and you've got to get some content on there. But as you can see, was it worth it for my website? Was it worth it for this experiment? Certainly was. It's definitely profitable, and it's definitely something I'm going to do again. So thanks for joining me on that quick update. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new and click that little bell icon, and you'll be notified when I bring a new video out. I've got lots of content scheduled and ready to come out, and I don't want you to miss anything that could help you grow your website or your business or earn you some passive income. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next video.